From the beginning, I like how their bodies kind of morph all weird. I think that was so cool, where it goes to them and then it morphs together. I thought that was really, really fun. Um, I think the two dancers complement each other very well, so I think they were a very good casting choice. They really filled up the space beautifully. Their costumes worked very well with the color scheme of the room. This definitely applies throughout the different locations, as it changes with all the progressing different melodies and whatnot and the movements and stuff. I feel like it all worked very cohesively together, especially with the camera work. I loved the color effect with there's like the copies of like the delayed movements that it used. I think it was very interesting to the eye, very like confusing to look at in a really good way. So I thought that was really fun. And I especially loved it when it was used in more of the darker scenes because then I feel like it stood out a lot more.
Amazing, impressive, stunning, remarkable, um, and executed the choreography to perfection. I also like the style. The sound design was crazy. Very sci-fi, and I rock with that. Um, I really liked the like visual like effects that y'all did. Like, I don't know what it was CGI or how much was in camera or what, but I rocked with it because it was unique. I like the like when they're like moving and like the rainbow like follows them. I thought that was fascinating. Like kaleidoscope, like very trippy and like engrossing visuals.
This is never a way I've seen the Adam and Eve story portrayed before. The graphics in this, the way they moved, it really felt like the story was coming to life in dance, where and putting it to a digital age. The graphics felt amazing. It really gave to the fall and the expulsion from the garden and the expulsion from paradise. This all really worked really, really well together. The dance was seamless. It was beautiful and gorgeous, and it really is a dance that you can tell from the beginning that the choreographers and the filmmakers really wanted to make sure that we're showing the Adam and Eve story, and that was still there even in the background, because as they were dancing, the photograph at times was still in the background of what they started at to show paradise, and how and the theme is kind of that we're all trying to get back to that paradise that Adam and Eve had, even though it can't happen until after we pass. It really goes, and it kind of also gives the theme of man and woman melding into one and coming back together as one. It's really a different and unique way to tell the Adam and Eve story that was quite enjoyable.
This is a very interesting choreography in this unpretentious location and an amazing visual effects, specifically the one that feels like the old photographic effects that you had to definitely only were able to accomplish with manual work, the hours of labor work with the photographs and the machinery and the amplifiers, and it's quite clever how they made this progression of the music as well, and fascinating flickering audio all the way through, and the superimposed bodies. It's just the clever title is also a great element.
This was a brilliant, haunting dance short. What set this piece apart for me were the two talented dancers. They were so flexible and passionate in their movements, and the lighting really brought them forward, either in bright white light or by flickering firelight. I thought the locations were perfect. The gorgeous home and sunroom, in addition to the cool kaleidoscope triangle shots. The synth music was mesmerizing, lots of pulsing and rhythms. I liked the camera work too, effective slow-mos and cool CGI.